Energy in Jordan describes energy and electricity production, consumption and import in Jordan. Jordan is among the highest in the world in dependency on foreign energy sources, with 96% of the country's energy needs coming from imported oil and natural gas from neighboring Middle Eastern countries. This complete reliance on foreign oil imports consumes a significant amount of Jordan's GDP. This led the country to plan investments of $15 billion in renewable and nuclear energy. To further address these problems, the National Energy Strategy for 2007 to 2020 was created, which projects to boost reliance on domestic energy sources from 4% to 40% by the end of the decade. Moreover, multiple attacks on the Arab gas pipeline from 2011 to 2014, which supplies 88% of the country's electricity generation needs, forced the country's power plants onto diesel and heavy fuel oil, costing the treasury millions of dinars and pushing the national energy bill to record highs, over $4 billion. Primary energy use in Jordan was, in 2009, 87 terawatt-hours and 15 terawatt-hours per million persons, and in 2008, 82 terawatt-hours and 14 terawatt-hours, million persons. Natural gas is increasingly being used to fulfill the country's domestic energy needs, especially with regard to electricity generation. Jordan was estimated to have only modest natural gas reserves, but new estimates suggest a much higher total. In 2003, the country produced and consumed an estimated 390 million cubic meters of natural gas. The primary source is located in the eastern portion of the country at the Risha gas field. In the past, the country imported the bulk of its natural gas via the Arab gas pipeline that stretches from the Al Arish terminal in Egypt underwater to Al Aqaba and then to northern Jordan, where it links to two major power stations. This Egypt-Jordan pipeline supplied Jordan with approximately 1 billion cubic meters of natural gas per year. Jordan has developed one gas field at Risha in the eastern desert near the border with Iraq. The current output of around 30 million cubic feet per day from the Risha field is used to fuel one nearby power plant, which generates about 10% of Jordan's electricity. In May 2001, a 30-year agreement had been concluded with Egypt for gas sales to begin at a rate of 100 million CUFT per day beginning in 2003. Construction of the section of the pipeline in Egypt began in late 2001, starting from the existing pipeline terminus at El Arish in Sinai. This section was completed in mid-2003, allowing deliveries to begin to one power plant at Aqaba. In August 2003, Jordan began imports of natural gas from Egypt. The second phase of the project, which connected to the Rihab power plant approximately 70 kilometers north of the capital Amman, was completed in early 2006. The plant site is approximately 835 meters above sea level and located within a rural area, surrounded by extensive agricultural land. The Rihab power plant comprises two simple cycle gas turbines which are nominally rated at 30 megawatts gross and a 297 megawatts combined cycle gas turbine which comprises two gas turbines with 100 megawatts and one steam turbine with 97 megawatts. Gas supplies from Egypt were halted in 2013 due to insurgent activities in the Sinai and domestic gas shortages in Egypt. In light of this, a liquefied natural gas terminal was built in the port of Aqaba to facilitate gas imports. In 2017, a low-capacity gas pipeline from Israel was completed which supplies the Arab potash factories near the Dead Sea. As of 2018, a large-capacity pipeline from Israel is under construction in northern Jordan which is expected to begin operating by 2020 and will supply the kingdom with 3 BCM of gas per year, thereby satisfying the bulk of Jordan's natural gas consumption needs. Oil shale represents a significant potential resource in Jordan. Oil shale deposits underlie more than 60% of Jordanian territory and are estimated at 40 to 70 billion tons of oil shale. The deposits include a high-quality marinite oil shale of late Cretaceous to early Tertiary age, The most important and investigated deposits are located in west-central Jordan, where they occur at the surface and close to developed infrastructure. Although oil shale was utilized in northern Jordan prior to and during World War I, intensive exploration and studies of Jordan's oil shale resource potential started in the 1970s and 1980s, being motivated by higher oil prices, modern technology and better economic potential. As of 2011, no oil shale industry exists in Jordan, but several companies are considering both shale oil extraction and oil shale combustion for thermal power generation. Jordan has signed memoranda of understanding with the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, France, Japan, China, Russia, Spain, South Korea, Argentina, Romania, and Turkey. Plans are in place to construct two 1,000 megawatts reactors, nearly doubling the kingdom's electricity generation capacity. By 2022, Jordan plans to get 60% of its energy needs from nuclear energy by